Hello everyone, welcome back to my Sims 2 Pleasantview Megahood. My name is Samara, and today we are continuing in our Pleasantview part of our Megahood with the Oldie family. Last video we did the Pleasant family. I know that video was a while ago. I really apologize. I don't really have a lot of excuses. School was kind of kicking my butt, so it's been a while, but I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy to have taken a break from The Sims 2. I was getting kind of bored of it, if you could say. I'm sure all of you who are Simmers know exactly what I'm talking about. You play The Sims 2 enough, you eventually get bored of it, just like you do with The Sims 3 or The Sims, 4, what have you, where have you. So we are continuing with the Oldie family this time around. We are going to be playing on our schedule that we are playing on round 2. Everybody, we're going through round 2 right now. So we're going to be playing through with them until Friday, I believe, is the day that I stopped. Let me go check that real quick, just to be positive before we get into this. Yes, so we definitely stopped on Friday, so we are going to stop on Friday with the Oldie family as well. So, in case you don't remember from last time, we have Coral Oldie and Herb Oldie, or Herb. I still don't know if his name's Herb or Herb. I'm not sure. But they have their adopted daughter, Brittany Oldie. She's actually going to go to school right now. It looks like the bus just got here, so she's going to head to school. She was playing with her little Wamra, I think they're called in this game. His name is Caramel. So I'm not really sure what our agenda for them this time is. I do have some plans already kind of for round 3, but I've got to wait until everybody starts their round over again to maybe implement the plans. I'm not 100% sure if I want to do the plans that I'm thinking about, but maybe implementing them. And I'm not going to tell you guys because I kind of want to keep it a secret, because it's kind of a big change, and also I don't want to tell you in case I decide to not do it, and then it just be like, why did you tell us if you're just not going to do it and backtrack? Because I've been known to backtrack before. I'm very good at backtracking and deciding not to do things. So, I'll just keep it to myself for now until I decide whether or not I'm going to do that. Oldies, it's been a while since we played with them. It looks like Coral wants to woohoo in a bed. She wants to learn parenting. They don't have an actual bookshelf right now. This bookshelf's too small, so she can't learn parenting. Actually, can she? No, she can't learn parenting on there. She wants to get a job in oceanography and the slacker career. So I think I'm going to have her first off. Well, it's about 9 a.m. Someone's already brought the newspaper in. Oh, this one's dirty. Let me throw that one away. I don't see another newspaper in here. I guess we'll have to wait. I don't know. I don't remember when the newspaper comes. You guys, I love The Sims. Absolutely love The Sims. And, I've thought about, I should try to be one of those Sim people that does, more in-depth videos about The Sims. But I really couldn't. You guys, I despite playing The Sims for a good majority of my life, I do not know much about the, logistics of how things work or the secrets or the lore. I'm a very surface level person. In a lot of ways, you would probably think that I don't play The Sims that often, just based on how I play The Sims when you do see me, but I do play The Sims a lot. I just don't know a lot about The Sims, really, which maybe is a little sad, I don't know. It looks like when I look at Herb here, he must be friends with Jennifer and John Burb, so I'll have him try to call John, because I've got that locked in, but John may be at work right now, so that may not be able to be fulfilled at the moment. It didn't say anything. So John doesn't have a job, actually, does he? I don't think John has a job, because he doesn't want a job, so I think he doesn't have a job. Let's see, we got some leftovers to make. Why don't you go eat something? She's thinking about adopting another kid. I think I had mentioned at the very beginning that I would probably start adopting or have them adopt another child. I think I had talked about maybe doing like a baby or something. So we may have that to look forward to. I will say, because I know I'm very thankful to you guys who stick around and actually watch my videos, and I know it is a long process. It's a painfully long process. I am only on like halfway. I'm not even halfway through the second round, and I've been working on this for a while now, probably a few months. So what I'm gonna try to do is start upping my recording time, because my original goal was just to put one video out a week, and I was doing okay at that, and then kind of got behind after school started and everything, and didn't really I wasn't recording as much, so I didn't have anything to put out for you guys. So I think, again, this is a thing that I probably shouldn't be telling you, because I may very well backtrack on it later, but I think I'm going to try to start recording more and putting at least 2 or more videos out a week, because I do want to kind of bump up the time that we're moving through. I don't really want this to be a slow series, and right now it's a very slow series, and it kind of makes me want to start playing something else because we're moving so slow. But I'm like, don't do that. Just try to actually be like productive and get more. I don't have a lot of time to record, because I do have a full-time job and I am going to school part-time. So, not that you guys, probably care, but I do have, a lot going on. But I do enjoy making the videos, but I don't always have time for them. So I will try what I can do. I'll try what I can try. Usually when I do record, I record in a few hour slots of a few households, so that I can get a lot done, so that I can have a few videos out of each recording session, because I can really only find time for like a couple recording sessions out of the week, and that's about it. I usually don't have time for much more than that. So, but regardless, I appreciate you guys coming around and staying. If any of you, speaking of now, we're like a few weeks, a few months into the release of the new. Herb missed work today. Herb, why did you do that? Didn't realize he had a job. He does have a job. Okay. I'll have to remember that tomorrow so he doesn't get fired. If any of you guys have the, I was going to say, if any of you guys have the new, I think it's called Legacy Edition of the Sims 2 and the Sims 3 that came out, or Sims 2 and Sims 1 that came out, sorry, not Sims 3, Sims 2 and Sims 1 that came out. Let me know how you guys are liking it. I know I talked about it when it first came out and said that I wasn't going to be buying it. I still haven't, bought it or anything, so, but I do wonder how people are liking it now that it's a little bit farther, and I heard they were working on bug fixes, so. Okay, it looks like Brittany wants to bring Alexander home from school. That's fine. I think her and Alexander are actually friends already, yeah. So, she doesn't want to do her homework, so I did have her try to go study cleaning, but I think I'll have her do her homework first. I'm going to ask for homework help from Coral because she wants some homework help. Oh, and she just became friends with Coral. Okay, I guess she wasn't friends with Coral before, but she's friends with Ivy Kapoor. Who is Ivy Kapoor, and why is she friends? That might be the cop who dropped her off. I don't know. I don't know why Alex is running through our house like that. That's kind of like weird, but do as you please, I guess, Alex. Also, Coral, could you like change clothes? Like, we don't have a dresser. I don't ever put dressers in people's houses, but girl, there's 2 kids in the house right now, and you're in your underwear, walking around like like nothing's going on. Like, girl, get your act together. So nobody in this household should be changing within the next round. So we don't really have to worry about any of that. We're not going to be having... Brittany's not aging up. She's still a child. I mean, she just... her childhood just started, so she's not going to be aging up anytime soon. And Coral and Herb are just... they're close to the beginning of their lifespan, so they won't be aging up either. I'm going to lock in his want to befriend Jennifer. I do feel like that's going to end up somewhere nefarious because he's probably going to try to want something more out of that. Jennifer seems to be a very popular option for people who want to not be exclusive in their relationship or something. Not be like committed, that's what it is. Jennifer's a very popular option for people to find really attractive. So, I don't love that, but she wants to win a game against Alexander. I think they can play, like, rock, paper, scissors, and that might... If she can win that, that'll fulfill that for her. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that there was... Coral, can you wake up and put all the leftovers away, please? Because apparently Herb just made food and left it all out, which is... He would do that. He will do that. Okay, I think she's won 2 games against him. And another one. Okay, she keeps rolling the want to win a game against him. I guess I'll just let them keep playing. Hey, why don't you go ahead and answer the phone, Brittany? Is Coral available to talk? Sure. Hey, I found some new places to hang out downtown. Do you want to meet me there? Sure, we could. Well, but Mary Sue's her dog. Yeah, we'll go ahead, I guess, because she just took a nap. See, I was gonna say, well, yeah, we'll take her downtown and have her meet some people that she could, she can meet people that she likes, but I don't think she'll be able to, like, be romantic with them, or Mary Sue will get mad at her because, she'll know she's cheating on her dad. Lucky, Shack, Cards, and Drink. We'll go there. I don't want to go to, like, a dinner place because there's not really... Like, they don't really want to have dinner. I mean, she's not hungry. They had dinner already. And she, I don't really think Coral would be going to nightclubs, so I don't really want her to go to a nightclub. Coral, could you hurry up? I think the car is going to leave before you get there, hon. Okay, so she brought, Cassandra with her. Man, we got the whole crew here. Cersei's here. John's here. Cornwall's here. Nina's vampire boyfriend's here, which is an interesting development, I guess. And he finds this AJ Loner. Well, he's a romance sim though, isn't he? So that'd probably be fine to have them meet each other because I mean, that'll go somewhere, I'm sure. She just wants to interact with her daughter. I guess, you know, that makes sense. They don't really talk a lot. They don't really see each other a lot. Oh, not shoo her. No. Gosh. Like, don't shoo her. Your own daughter, she invites you out. You're like, please leave. I hate when they get stuck in this loop where they just keep rolling the same ones to tell jokes and to tickle repeatedly. I mean, it's an easy way to get, you know, their aspiration up and stuff, but it's just not fun because that's, like, most of her wants right now are either unfulfillable or she just wants to do stuff with Mary. Let's try to get her talking to someone she can have a woohoo with. I think I'm going to go for AJ because AJ is a romantic sim. I don't want to ruin Cornwall's relationship. Because I don't remember if Cornwall... I guess I could check. I have my little thing open over here. Oh, yeah, Cornwall is a romance sim, so Cornwall might be an option. Most of the time I would just go, like, who she wants to interact more with. Like, if she wanted to interact with AJ, I'd have her interact with AJ. She's not rolling once to interact with either of them because she's only rolling once to interact with Mary Sue in her free one slots. Now, she does want to slow dance with the sim, which is equally as annoying because it is not very obtainable. I'd have to be romancing a lot to get to that point. Guess I'll just have her keep interacting with Mary Sue some more to try to get those out. Hopefully she'll quit rolling the once. Oh, thank God. Well, now she wants to learn how to make hot dogs. Like, girl, someone just made I mean, I know, but at the same time, it's like someone just made hot dogs. We're not making more hot dogs. Slow dance with someone. Girl, get over it. We're not slow dancing with anybody. Well, Mary Sue's not gonna let me sing because she's too busy. She's too busy doing her own thing, so she's not gonna let me sing. Oh my gosh, it's 6 a.m. I need to go home. Actually, I need to get Coral at home. She doesn't have a job, but I don't want her to be... I didn't really want her to be out until the wee hours of the morning, but she's gonna be out into the actual hours of the morning. Like, at this point, Brittany's probably gonna be gone to school by the time we get home. Doesn't appear so. I'm gonna go ahead and send Brittany to bed. It's 10 p.m. and she is tired. I'll have him turn off everything before he goes to bed. Usually don't really, I forget about most of that stuff. And then if it's in the living room and it doesn't bother them when they sleep, they don't turn it off. Oh, lo and behold, what did I say? He was gonna want to flirt with Jennifer, and what does he want to do? He wants to flirt with Jennifer. She is in a marriage right now. I think she is a romance sim, or John is, one of them is. But I don't think they're really interested in having a relationship outside of their marriage. So, and I don't really know that I want Herb to be a part of that. So, I don't know. We shall see. I'm not locking it in for him. I'm going to keep his 3 woohoos locked. She just want to get an A+ report card. I think I'm going to lock that in for her instead of the cleaning because it gives her a higher aspiration. Oh no, that's Herb's carpool. That's not Brittany's bus yet. Oh, we need to dismantle this group. Okay, are they leaving? Okay, good. I was about to say, it's weird to me that they don't just automatically dismantle it if you go home. I mean, I understand why they wouldn't, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well. Oh, she doesn't even want to get a job anymore. Well, never mind, Coral. Okay, Brittany, head on to school, please. Oop, here's Herb's got a chance card. One of the camp sessions is drawing to a close, which means it's time for the traditional camper music showcase performance for the parents. Most of the program is filled up, but there's still one more hole in the schedule that needs to be plugged with something. Herb really likes the campfire classics, Don't Step on My S'more, but the camp director is dropping not-so-subtle hints that she would like to hear something a bit more contemporary, like Bunks Are for Skunks. The program flyers need to go to the printers, and Herb must make a decision. Okay, I got one, so it's gonna go to Don't Step on My S'more. Oh, I already see Herb got fired. Okay. Herb doesn't like to rock the boat, but the parents expect their children to sing Don't Step on My S'more at the camper music showcase. The camp director is clearly displeased when the children start singing the song, but not nearly as displeased as the parents who've grown to hate the song after hearing it every summer of their life. Parents start booing their children, and the campground... Now, why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense. That's not realistic. I mean, not that I know it's a Sims 2, it's not meant to be realistic, but parents booing their kids, come on. And the campground erupts into a heart-wrenching emotional scene. The camp director pulls Herb aside at the end of the showcase and tells him she will not tolerate people ignoring her wishes. Herb is fired. Well, considering he missed a day of work before that anyways, of his own neglect, I'm not terribly surprised. So at this point, I will only have him get another job if he wants to get a job. So him and Coral will have to take turns trying to figure out whether or not they want to, which one of them wants to get a job. Yeah, Herb's able to talk. He's certainly not got a job anymore, so he can do whatever you want him to do. She wants to buy a car and a hot tub, but we have no active source of income right now, Herb, or Coral, so I'm not going to allow you to be spending a bunch of money. Looks like our toilet needs to be unclogged. Her one true hobby is film and literature. I don't know if I ever made note of that. How are you breaking everything, Coral? Like, Jesus. I don't think she's doing it, but Brittany's doing horrible. How? I mean, I guess she just started existing, so she's doing horrible, yet they gave her no homework. That makes a lot of sense. It's cute that every day she just wants to come home and play with her Walmart. It's like her first wish as soon as she gets home is always just to play with her Walmart. Oh, little Brittany's up brushing her teeth in the morning. That's cute. Oh, it's because she needs to take a shower. Her hygiene's low, so she's like, let me go brush my teeth. She wants to become friends with AJ, Coral does, so I'm gonna have her call up AJ. Still no wishes for either of them to get a job. It's a scary thought. I don't want to live off Herb's pension, because Herb's pension's like $200 a day. So not great. Especially not if they want another kid, which they don't technically, but I may want them to have one, which is a different story. Alright, she's friends with AJ. She also wants to be friends with Cersei, so I'm going to have her call up Cersei. She does want to flirt with AJ. So I might try to ask him to go out or something. He's not rolling anyone, so he doesn't want to ask him out on a date. I don't really know if he has any prospects besides Jennifer. Oh, Dina. Perfect. And she is like big into him. She thought he was hot, which is crazy. I don't know who would think Herb is hot, but Dina is Dina. So yeah, I didn't figure that was gonna work. I tried to have Herb hug Dina out here. She was not happy about it. But she doesn't really know him that well, so I can't say I really blame her. Well, she sure is gonna come in and eat our food, though. I'm gonna have Coral ask AJ out on a date. Brittany wants to bring home Bo. Yeah, that's fine. She's just gonna be making friends left and right with all the kids in the neighborhood. I do enjoy that. Usually, if my kids don't like go out of their own way to make friends, I don't really do it for them. Which that's all my Sims. If my Sims don't go out of their way to make friends, I don't really push them to. I'm very much the kind of Simmer who just like stays at the Sims home most of the time and plays out their life at the Sims home. Community lot, of course. Don't want to anger my husband. Not my husband, but Coral. And Coral's saying that. I don't have a husband. Nor would that have anything to do with what's going on in The Sims, but let's go downtown. There's not much else to do but go downtown. Let's go to this fine dining restaurant. How about that? Or Lulu Lounge? No, that's like a dance place. Go to the fine dining restaurant. She doesn't really know him that well, so it's kind of like strange, but oh my gosh, you two, Herb is in there pottying. He's like taking a dump, and you two are just talking to each other like nothing's going on. I always love the little, you know, I've been, I think I told you guys last time, I've been playing more of The Sims 3 again recently, while I was kind of taking a break from The Sims 2, and it's just, when you jump back and forth between them, you see the things that you like about both. And that's why I love them both as games, because they both give me things that I love. And they just have things, you know, like, I'm not one of those Simmers who thinks that you have to have, that The Sims 3 doesn't have stuff that The Sims 2 has, so that means that Sims 3 is not as good as The Sims 2. I think they're both wonderful games for their own reasons. And I love them both for different reasons, and I would not want The Sims 3 to be more like The Sims 2, and I would not want The Sims 2 to be more like The Sims 3. Now, sometimes I do wish there were, like, little things that they overlap together, but, like, I wouldn't want The Sims 2 to be open world, and I wouldn't want The Sims 3 to, you know, have some of the stuff that The Sims 2 has, because Sims 2 has got its own charm. But in saying that, I love I feel like they just put a lot more detail into buildings in The Sims 2. They always felt a lot more interesting to look into, and they needed to be, because you didn't have an open world to go look at all these, you know, multiple buildings at, so. Let's go ahead and be seated, because she wants to dine out with him. She doesn't want to eat with him. And we'll just pray to God that nobody we know comes and interrupts us. I'd really like to be seated there. Stop talking to him. Go get seated before all the dinner tables are taken up. Who is this guy? Laszlo? Oh. I forget, I wasn't even looking at what he wanted to do. Why does he want to light a fire in a fireplace? That's like the most boring thing that you could... Really? We don't have 3... Okay, there's a dirty plate here, and we don't have 3... We don't have 3 people eating. They always sit me at this table. Every time I come in here, they always sit me at this table. And I hate it. I only ever have 2 Sims. She was talking to him about dresses. She's like, well, you know, back in my day, I used to have beautiful dresses that I wore. I can't wear them anymore. I don't know what she's telling him. I have no idea. I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry. She's like shaking. Now she's looking at me. She's like, what the heck? I'm just gonna get Chef's Choice. I always get Chef's Choice for the Sims. Because I'll bring them exactly what they want. Man, that was quick. Did he get macaroni? Yeah, he got macaroni and she got some fancy shrimp dish. Sir, we came out to like this like decently nice restaurant. Do you see this guy over here? Oh, that's Laszlo again. I keep saying this guy and I'm like, I don't know who this guy is. It's Laszlo. Laszlo, you're eating at a whole table that seats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. I had to count that. Like, that wasn't an easy number to just visually ascertain, but sitting at a table for 8 people and he's one guy. That shows you how big Laszlo's personality is, I guess. She's already done, it looks like, and he's still... It's only halfway through his macaroni. They served him like the whole box, though. The whole box of Kraft mac and cheese. Okay, it's rolling everybody's preferences for the people on this lot. So apparently the chef enjoys males, and the waitress enjoys females, and the guy here, the guy who sits you down to eat, the what do they call those? The host, I guess is what they call those. He enjoys females. So in case you guys wanted to know that, wasn't something I thought I was gonna learn tonight when I took him out to eat. But is she talking to us? Is she having a conversation with us? I believe she is. It's a very interesting tactic, Kristen. She's like, are you two having a date? No way. Well, actually, do you want to just talk? Can I talk to you while you're on your date? No, girl. It's an A and B conversation. You see your way out of it. This conversation has nothing to do with you. It does not concern you. We should probably go over to the bar area. And don't, be doing PDA in the actual eating area. I know I would despise that. She wants to kiss him. Oh, my time is running out. Dang, okay, kiss his hand. Will that bump it up, please? Okay, great. Oh, she's got a crush on him now. Of course she does. She's gonna fall hard and fast. Benjamin Long. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. I think if we can get up to Dream Date, I'm gonna end this date at that point because it's getting kind of late. She does want to woohoo, and they could definitely do it, but we'd have to move to another lot. And oh, are you serious, AJ? Well, I don't know why we thought this wimpy little dude was gonna be able to, you know, pick up Coral anyways, but he looks like a teenager still. Oh my gosh. Anthony Shaw, the atrocious witch, or the evil warlock. Sir, are you the one that's making it rain? Okay, it's a dream date, so I think I'm going to ask to end the date. I'm going to end the date, and I'm going to take her home. She didn't get to do everything she wanted to do, but he was not having a great time. He did not get romantically interested in her yet, so he was kind of being a little pain to mess with, so. Oh, and it's probably good because Miss Crumplebottom is here. So we'll just get out of here while we can. Girl, don't be cleaning them up. She's like cleaning up the plates. That's not your job. That's not your job. Go home. I accidentally canceled out her interaction to go home, so she's being the pain now. Just go home. Oh, $28. What was that? Our dining bill? I was about to say, where do we spend $28? We didn't play cards. Do we have to spend? Do we lose $28 for helping you clean up your dishes? I think we should not have to pay the bill if we clean up your dishes for you. Is that not how it works? Little Brittany is hanging out with Bo. I'm gonna have her, after she gets done talking to Bo, she's gonna go play with Caramel or Caramel. I probably called him different names literally every time, or she. I don't know what gender it is, but they, I guess, called them. But she's gonna play with them because she wanted to, and then I'm gonna have her do her homework, and then I'll have her try to work on her relationship with Bo a little bit more because they're almost friends, and she wants to be friends with him, so she will get that. And everyone just aged up again, so it looks like we're gonna leave because today is Thursday, so once Friday morning rolls around, we're gonna move on to our next family, which is the last family in the Pleasantview town, the Bird family. And that'll be next episode. But she will end up being on 5 days until she becomes a teenager. And then Herb is going to be 59 days old. Corla is going to be 58 days old. And Brittany's going to go to sleep as soon as she gets done talking to him. Still not friends with him, Brittany? How? Tickle him. Will that make it? Will that solidify the friendship? No! There's Brandy. She came and took our bow away. No! So she's not going to get that fulfilled. I will not lock it in for her, I guess, just yet. What I will do, though, is have... Oh, Herb made some food. I'll have him, you know, try to rizz up Dina, I guess, if you will, while his daughter's asleep. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, Dina doesn't like him. Apologies, Dina. I think I went a little too strong, too fast. I've been doing that, I guess, because before I left, I was, like, trying really hard to, like, go crazy on the relationship before they even really knew each other. Dina, you stink. Actually, hon, can you just go home, baby? You stink. It's embarrassing. She crawls in bed. Nobody has any idea. Well, someone's gonna have some idea if you leave freaking flowers outside AJ. I'll just put them in her inventory. Herb is so nasty in the bathroom. Okay. It is Friday morning, so this is going to end our round with the Herb, or not the Herb, the Oldie family. Round 2 with the Oldie family. I almost said Herb family again. Round 2 with the Oldie family. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and if you've not done so already and you enjoy my videos, please consider, or if you just want to, you know, continue the story and see what happens in my Pleasantview Megahood, please consider subscribing and also turning on notifications so you know as soon as I post a video. Like I said, I'm going to try to elevate it to a couple times a week, but if not, I'm still going to try to go back to my usual of once a week. But again, thank you so much for watching. Next time we are going to be playing with the Burb family, and I will see you then.